They didn't look back when they shut the door, just the thud of it, final, like a judge's gavel. I stood on the porch with nothing but a frayed suitcase and the metallic weight of the old silver card digging into my palm. They thought it was a relic, something my grandfather gave me before he died, sentimental, worthless. They had no idea it held the kind of balance that makes banks nervous. And when the manager saw the numbers and ordered the doors locked, I felt it, the first clean inhale of controlled revenge. I didn't always think like this. Once I believed blood meant protection, not leverage. My parents used to call me their quiet one, the kid who didn't talk back, didn't demand, didn't break. They mistook silence for softness. They thought obedience was proof of dependence. Back then, I still believed them when they said, "We're family." I didn't understand that some people weaponize the word. The shift began last winter. Little things. Conversations cut short when I walked into a room. Mail that stopped reaching me. The way my mother's smile tightened whenever I mentioned the inheritance my grandfather supposedly left in trust. Then came the paperwork. Cold, clinical, financial restructuring, they called it. In reality, it was a quiet siphoning of my accounts. But they made one mistake. They forgot the silver card existed. Or maybe they never knew what it really was. The discovery came on a Tuesday at 2:14 a.m. My father's office door was cracked open. Odd, because he locked everything, always. Inside, papers spread like a crime scene. My name circled on a document. Beside it, the words cut off. I didn't cry, didn't make a sound. I simply filed the betrayal away like a classified document. Evidence, motive, intent. I realized in that moment they were preparing to discard me the second I stopped being useful. So I stopped being visible. I let them think the plan was working. I let them believe I was broke. I let them pack my life into one suitcase and escort me out like a tenant behind on rent. They thought they were ending me. I was just beginning. The bank was nearly empty when I walked in. The silver card felt heavier, as if my grandfather had pressed it into my hand all over again, whispering, "Use it when they show you who they really are." The manager swiped it, paused, swiped again. His eyes lifted slowly, the way a man looks at a bomb he's realized is already ticking. He cleared his throat. "Mr. Hale, may we speak privately?" When the glass doors locked behind us, I wasn't the one trapped. The plan formed easily. Revenge is simple when your enemy underestimates you. First, I moved the money. Clean transfers, offshore, untouchable. Then I bought the house they always told me I'd never earn, quietly, through a shell corporation. Next, I acquired the lien on their mortgage, then the loan on their business. Piece by piece, I didn't just build my life back, I bought the foundations of theirs. All while they posted pictures of family healing and new beginnings like PR could patch over their rot. They didn't know the person bankrolling their survival was the same one they dumped on the curb. Not until today. I waited for them in their own living room. The locksmith had let me in. Ownership has that kind of power. When they walked through the door, they froze, as if I were a ghost haunting the wrong house. My father spoke first. How did you get in here?" I slid the silver card across the coffee table. It spun once, gleaming like a blade. "You missed this," I said. My voice was steady, almost gentle. My mother's face drained. You can't." I already did. I handed them the paperwork. The foreclosure notice, the debt recall, the business seizure order. Their signatures weren't needed. They only needed to understand. My father staggered into the chair as if the weight of his own choices finally found him. My mother whispered my name like a plea. I didn't offer comfort. "You taught me that family is conditional," I said. "I'm just honoring the rules you set." Silence settled, thick, suffocating. That was the moment they realized the truth. They hadn't abandoned me. They had created me. I walked out as calmly as I'd been thrown out months earlier. Only this time, I wasn't carrying a suitcase. I was carrying the satisfaction of symmetry. On the porch, I paused and glanced back. Not in longing, but in closure. My revenge wasn't loud, wasn't violent. It was precise. I let them feel what they taught, that losing everything, quietly, can be the sharpest pain of all. The silver card was warm in my pocket. It didn't just hold the money, it held the story, the lesson, the ending they wrote for me, and the one I rewrote for myself.